What's fueling today's wild stock market, and should you embrace the speculative frenzy? Jim Cramer explores why speculative assets are roaring, revealing when risk is smart and when it's dangerous.
Speculate. Something that I made real abundantly clear in how to make money in any market. This thing comes out in a dozen days. In it, I offer a program for savings that involves a combination of index funds and individual stocks. We invest in 5 ideas and try to put every spare dollar into them regularly every month so your investments can compound over time. Own, don't trade, as trading is often a loser's game for individual investors. So at a minimum, if you're going to own individual stocks, you need 5 to make a diversified portfolio. And I think one of those ideas should be speculative. Maybe 2 if you're younger. It's killed me that the book is out right now because my wholehearted embrace of speculation will be paid off in spades today. Again, though, you need to speculate wisely. That means when you get a big win in one of these companies, you need to scale out of it gradually until you're playing with the house's money. And then you can rest and then I don't mind letting the rest ride. What examples of what speculation means? Let me give you some categories. All right, first, there are the richly valued stocks with real earnings, like Palantir. Here's a company that clients swear by because it aggregates data, uses artificial intelligence to find patterns that can turbocharge sales and earnings. People love this company. It's also got a cybersecurity aspect. Palantir is profitable, but the stock now sells for 277 times this year's projected earnings. That's why it's speculative. Second kind of speculation, thesis stocks. Case in point, America's short power. We need every kind of energy. We have to tap into hydrogen fuel cells, that's Bloom Energy. We need nuclear, that's Oklo. There are many others that fit the pattern, and they're all rocket ships. Oh, then there are the literal rocket ship companies. Rocket Lab, RKLB is the most visible. Don't forget flying cars, ones that have vertical takeoff, Joby Aviation. Quantum computing's been on fire. IONQ just signed a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Energy, an MOU with the DOE, to develop quantum technologies in space. When you see deals like this, they ignite D-Wave. We had them on D-Wave Quantum. Pretty interesting. Rigetti Computing, huge money losers. But their companies, their stocks can really rally on any positive quantum news, and there's plenty of news because theoretically, quantum computing is the fastest kind of computing. It's specifically endorsed by Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA. Less than a year ago, he was very skeptical. Now he's a believer. So is IBM. Hardly a day goes by without some biotech announcing news about some new clinical trial. Unlike the others I just mentioned, these tend to be one and done. You'll hear from others later in the show. Now, understand that this market in particular has been supercharged by speculation. That doesn't necessarily make it dangerous, but part of it is dangerous. If you buy the high-risk stocks I just mentioned, you need to understand that they've all already had remarkable runs. But you could have said the same thing 6 months ago, and you would have missed a great rally. I know that most people in the business look down on these kinds of stocks, and by extension, look down on me. But my job is to help you try to make as much money as possible legally. Owning a speculative name or two is perfectly fine, as long as you understand that you can lose a great deal of money when you're wrong. But if you speculate wisely, my exhaustive research shows that the good ones should more than make up for the losses. That money's back after the break.